Hey, YouTubers and friends. I got your entry again. Careless. Um, so let me get them in there real quick. Uh, I'm going to put them on the spreadsheet first because that's how I do it. There's a link to the spreadsheet so you could see in real time who you're racing against. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don't mind me. I see all of you. I see all of you. Careless Whispers, Gold Digger Patty, congrats on the picker giveaway on the members only. Man, my mouse hand ain't wanting to behave. Let me see. 3, 6, 7. David Villa, Chris Roberts. I got you in there. I got John from Adventure Prospecting in there. Yes, I did, sir. They're all in there. Mega Dog. Oh. How are all of you doing tonight? Construction Cronies, Chris from Ontario. I think it's Ontario. Might be Alberta, but I think it's Ontario. Alberta. Was in earlier with Ron F. from Indiana. I don't know if they're still lurking about. They didn't say hi when I said hi to them in the chat. Wish I could afford buying some new cameras. Maybe later. Judy and I have, guess you'll have to look at me blurry unless it's my prescription. Judy and I have been somewhat getting ready for Gold Rush days and my vacation. Much needed vacation because at the day, like I said during the members live stream last night, I'm more drained mentally than physically at the end of the day. And when I get home, I just kind of want to relax, have a smoke, uh, burn, offer one up, burn some sage, offer one up. Since this isn't Tuesday Night Hangout Live, don't mind me. I'm gonna have a cigarette while we live stream. Hopefully, there's no glitches. Let me know if the stream's running all right for you on my side. My Stream Yards looks pretty good, and my studio over at YouTube looks pretty good. Okay, gotta get through Cash App. Okay. That's my camera, Careless. For some reason, I don't like focusing on this old man. I want to have my trailer completely and truck. I've switched cameras too, Careless. I might have to try my third camera, see how that does. But I want to get up inventory and camping stuff and everything and some digging utensils and stuff since I'll be there actually a week before actual Gold Rush days and be able to get a pan wet I've been out, let me see, uh, Dano, Jelly Bear, Keen Prospector, and his brother-in-law, Mitch, and I went prospecting after we went to Bear and Annie's Central Indiana Gold Prospecting show they hosted. And then Jelly Bear had a heart attack, unfortunately. And Jelly Bear, you're still in my thoughts and prayers, brother. I hope you're healing well and getting back to almost feeling normal, if not normal again. Refresh. I took a shower last Tuesday. John and Bonnie, Adventure Prospecting. I have your entries in. Let me check PayPal and Cash App again. Okay. And all right. Careless Whispers is totally awesome. She got 7 more entries for her and 1 for a random person. So I'm going to take one of these away here. And for your chance to win, let me see. How about this? On here you say 5 for me and 1 for a random person. 2, 4, 6, 7. And then 1 for a random person. Yes. All right, everybody. All you have to do to be on this one for a random person is be active in the live chat. And the giveaway tool over at StreamYards will pick a random person. Okay. Okay. Well, you're the boss, Carlos. Thank you very much. Uh, and there is a way to win, have a chance to win an entry or maybe 2, but you have to read the description down below because I'm not just going to give it to you. Da-da. So let's get the StreamYards giveaway tool up, and we'll get one of those here right now. Come on, Ed. Come on. Flash, flash, flash. David Durant. All right. Yeah. There you are. And here in a little bit later, I'll try again, see if more people left. I'm losing people. What the heck's going on? It's all right. Now, everybody, this is a nasty habit. If you don't do it, it's not cool to do it. And I'm just too set in my ways as an old man to, hey, to do it. I have another short story that's in members only right now. It'd be released. It's a sequel to the first one I put out. During my members only live stream, I didn't really have any bullet points. I've been kind of lazy with this job and traveling, and even my last job because I was traveling farther on my last hospital remodel. And now I'm still traveling a ways, but here at this job in Upper Sandusky, it's a lot more headaches and BS. The companies I'm working under that running the whole show, good company owners, a great great guys I work with, a lot of the generals there. There's like 30 general contractors and a little over 800 craftsmen, pipe fitters, millwrights, carpenters, finish carpenters, masons, plumbers, electricians, and whatnot on this job right now. Yes. There you go. There you go. You read it, Chris. David did want a free a free entry. And I know Chris Roberts found the key word. Careless was going to give away 2 entries, so let's do another one here and get those entries in. It's not too late until it's too late. You know what I mean? Yeah, of course you do. Well, you have to be here though, and I don't think Chris from Construction Cronies is here. And unfortunately, he's in Canada. So sorry, Chris. Great guy. Sent me a really cool shirt too. I've known Chris from Construction Cronies. He's a commercial contractor in, I want to say, Alberta. Uh, does a lot of steel stud work and stuff, and he has real good tutorials on steel stud work and drywall. And he's a really cool guy. I met him when I started going live through the Nick Nimmin, the Nimminati community through Nick Nimmin, where I went to learn how to use OBS and other live streaming stuff, about 10 years ago. So, but Chris is a real cool guy. Sorry, Chris, and I don't see you yet. Beep. Time's up. Now, if Ron F is in there, Ron F's a member. So, David Villa, mi amigo David Villa. Hola. So there's Careless Whispers, 2 entries. All right, all right. Well, let me check my Cash App. I wish I didn't have to refresh stuff. But I saw Patty wanted to go and get some. Got it. No habla español, mi amigo. Divavia. No habla español. All right. Got patties. Pardon me. $25 for 7. Oops. Here, I'll let you see what I'm doing. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm really looking forward to meeting Careless Whispers and Gold is Where You Find It on the river this coming Sunday, a week from today. And it's about time. I missed them by 1 day at the first Aqua Donkey Fiesta over by Sandy Creek in northeastern Ohio. I only was there for a day and got to see a bunch of great people again and meet some new people. And Mega Dog and I miss seeing Careless, and Gold is Where You Find It on the river or at camp. On Sunday, I wasn't there. I literally watched them every day when he was live for at least a year straight. Call that allergies. What? Oh man. Well, I'm gonna have to go up to your neck of the woods sometimes, Careless, because I do need to meet you somewhere, regardless if it's on the river or whatever. I do have to meet you. I think I think StreamYards ain't giving me the actual viewer count. They might be, but I don't think so. Share this out, let people know. This will help me with gas and production costs. It still costs even when Tuesday Night Hangout Live is on vacation. But things I make on YouTube help me continue to create on YouTube. Yeah, I'll probably just be me. I'll be a. I love rocks too. No more rocks. What? What? David Villa's gonna go to Gold Prospectors Space and hang out there for Gold Prospectors Space, uh, Prospectors Radio, which I hang out a lot and lurk a lot during during their show. But David, tell them I'm live and tell them come. What's up for grabs is what's up for grabs. I have a quarter. I have a half gram of placer gold here. You could either get it raw or get it in a tube to your liking. Could be novice, intermediate, or advanced. For your panning skills or what you want to try. There's a decent mixture of color in here. No big pickers or nothing, but there's some nice salt and pepper and fine gold in there. And here is the quarter gram right there. 0.25, and that's the same way. You could either get it raw or you could get it in a pan, a flash pan, a flash pay dirt tube or flash tube pay dirt in your degree of difficulty that you like, beginner, intermediate, or advanced. And with that, there might be some fossilized shark teeth, some raw gems, some raw turquoise, uh, maybe a Herkimer diamond, and all kinds of other goodies. And you never know. You never know. Might even throw in a silver Roosevelt dime in there. You never know what I might throw in. That's if you choose to get in a pay dirt tube to pan it out. And you never know what you may get with it if you ask for it to be sent to you raw. Raw is a little shipping and handling is included in all of this, but it's cheaper for me to send it raw than it is for me to send it in a tube with soil and black sands and garnet sands, depending on your skill level you're wanting it to be. So, if you would, hammer that like button, share, 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 because to be honest with you, every little bit I make above the gold and above shipping and handling is good for me and good for the channel. Uh, yeah, it's your choice on how you want it, John. Uh, Beginner or expert? It's all up to you. Moon's over Miami. How you doing? You're doing good at work today? Yeah, I'll be on the road heading east towards Upper Sandusky bright and early. Gotta get ready for another concrete job. Bucket lady, want to see something really cool? See what I got in the mail? It was a total surprise. Here, right there. It was a full blown total surprise. Bucket Lady, Bonnie and John, along with some consulting by Jason E. Miner. Uh, Love it. And I got it packed right now because it's going to Gold Rush days with me. But I have it packed right now with got a dream mat in it, a 6x16. It goes to my Run for the Hills river sluice, which I have my whiz mat in right now for demonstrations. But I have that all set up in there. I got the wings to it in there, my mat. I have my see my gold buddies, my cleanup buddies gone now. That's in there. And I just very well might use it since I hear it could take some punishment. Jason the Mason, the Flower Gold Wizard, and John and Bonnie, and a bunch of others have said how it can take some abuse. And so did you, Michelle. Oh, I'll be using it, John. I'll be using it. It was such a surprise. I do have a replay of the live stream on it where I opened it up. Blown away, blown away, blown away. Let's see if anyone else is getting in the duck races. Patty, I do have your address, and thank you. Hope PayPal don't make me sign in again. Of course it does. Of course it does. Of course it does. But I've been kind of having fun playing with the so-called AI stuff. I've been using the same site that Justin from backyard gold prospecting uses for his music and stuff for the narration and the music to the video. And I've been using ChatGPT. I put my idea in the prompt for what I want. Let's say a young man from the Midwest hears about gold fever and takes the trip to the gold fields of the Mother Lode during the California gold rush and asks for it to make a storyboard and if I wanted to take up some more RAM, I'd bring that stuff up. But it will give me like a title, uh, exclamation of the story. Then it will go scene by scene with camera cues and music and sound effects and stuff. But Suno doesn't really get some of the like shovel and mountain stream sounds in there. When I put in the prompt there in the style prompt, maybe if I did it in the other part where I put the lyrics, because I don't prompt that. I take the narration part and I copy that from the PDF that ChatGPT makes for me, and I put it in the lyric section of Sano, and then in the style I put narration, talking with guitar strumming and a hint of fiddle, and then it gives me what it gives me. I feel uh, if I get proficient at these tools that are now available to us, I could use it outside of YouTube also. Um, and if any of you are musicians and in bands or anything, my stepson and my stepson Brian has created an app for venues and musicians to work together called Mike. If you're a musician and interested in it, check it out. It's MIC. I wish I had a link or a QR code to get you there. But Brian's been talking to me since I do whenever we go down to the Nashville area and stuff, or to uh, my stepson's brother-in-law's gigs, Dustin Spears, or Brian's gigs. I usually play roadie and stage manager. Uh, like I did a live from, where was that? Galington, Tennessee, at the Palace Theater. I was running lights and I did a live from up top, from my point of view of the concert. But gee whiz, they had a projector right next to me. It was god awful loud, so loud. Those projectors are huge, and it was being used for the show. So the cooling fan and stuff was pretty much right next to my desk, for running the lights, where I had the laptop and my phone on its tripod and stuff for the live stream. It was pretty cool, but Brian wants me to do some editing and stuff for him, and I told him I would. Judy and I have been very supportive of the of our family in the music scene. My favorite nephew, Casey, owns Veritas Guitars. I believe it's in like Columbia, Tennessee now. Started in Vancouver, Washington, but a lot of his customers was from Nashville. So he moved his whole custom guitar company into that area, and he's another very good musician. I used to use a lot of his music in my earlier videos back in when I was back in Washington. Flash, can you put the info on the screen or in the description? I used to be in a band. However, my ex drummer is still in a band and I can pass the info on. I'll get it, Michelle. Uh, I don't want to be opening up too much now. I have three monitors. Well, TV I use for a monitor, and two other monitors full of windows and stuff right now. And I don't want to get too glitchy. But I'll do a video on that, or I'll make a post, and I'll definitely email you the information on it, Michelle. Because I want him to succeed. I want to get the power more into the musicians and small bands' hands. Because if anyone in the music industry or author or anything, you know, agents steal your money, uh, big shot producers and record labels and stuff, you actually lose your sovereignty and you become a tool of theirs to make them big bucks while you make a little, you know. Where we're all for self-publishing and doing it. It's work either way, and it's a grind either way. But hey, and even like when Judy and I had our Action Sporting Goods store, the Danger Zone. That's why on my PayPal you'll see the Danger Zone and not necessarily Flashing Your Pan. Flashing Your Pan is actually under the umbrella of the Danger Zone. Uh, a dog eat dog world. You're right, Crooked Creek. And it's more or less the people in the record, uh, record label companies and doing the most eating of the dogs. Yeah, I I've heard some horror stories, even from big bands. And hey, it is what it is. But Mike seems like a really good app to work with the band and the venue structure instead of giving their money to like ticket masters or something like that. Family does come first. They're my extended family. He is part of my family. I love my two stepchildren dearly. I love my children dearly. Unfortunately, my children are clear across the country, a couple thousand miles away in Washington State, and then my baby's in Massachusetts. But and family should always come first, and love you guys too because you're also an extension of my family. I'm gonna refresh Cash App, see if there's anything else in there. Now I'll ask this: do you want one race with the first place and second place, or do you want two races where the first race gets the half gram and then another race where the winner gets the $250,000. I'll let you decide that. 2 races, Chris says. Sounds good to me. Still not too late to get your entries in. I kind of told my project manager, Eric, about this. He was scratching off. We had our SOCA meeting Friday, state of the company address, where we find out if we get a profit share bonus or any profit share, or we find out we just missed the mark. We got new hard hats though, some nice lift hard hats at like $100 a pop. But we go there, we get new safety training part as part of our SOCA meeting. Then we go over our goals, our where we've been, where are we now, and where are we going type thing. They're starting to be very transparent with us out in the field and actually making us like uh, part owners of the company. I can't really say part owners because there is a profit share. Now, would that make us an employee owned company or just a great boss, vice president, and president that want to share some of the profits every quarter? I don't know. Ringo, how you doing? It's not too late to get in the duck race, Ringo. There's 2 races on the line. First one for a half gram and a second one for a quarter gram. But I got we vote throughout the quarter for. I can't show you, my hard hats are back in my truck, for like disciplined and go get it and I forget the categories. There's several there. There's like 5. And people you work with vote on you or whoever for these different categories and they explain why you deserve it, right? And then for that quarter, everyone for each category gets put in a container and you get drawn for a special prize. But even if you don't get picked for the special prize, you do get uh, a sticker for your hard hat. Kind of like football jocks with those stickers they have on their helmets. And you get scratch offs. Some of these are from last quarter too, but this quarter I won $25. I think I won $26. $26. Wait a second. Luck of the Irish tripler. Okay, so I won $3 on that because it gets tripled, and then I won 25 on that, and wait, that ain't a winner. That ain't a wiener. Why is it in the winner pile? I'll look at it later. And these 2 are from last quarter. So, and they were chintzy. They were $1 win there and a $3 there. So, they'll just keep growing right here. I'll probably cash them in before our next quarterly meeting. But hey, what the heck? Okay, let me. David Villa, if you're lurking in here, tell everybody over at Prospectors Radio that I'm doing a duck race. Hi, Barb. How are you? What the heck are you doing on tonight, Ed? I know it ain't Tuesday night. I'm doing a little fundraiser for my channel for production and fuel and all kinds of stuff to help make things meet because it all helps. And this way, YouTube doesn't get 30% of it. But I'm having a duck race, Barb. $5 per ticket or 20 for 5 or 25 for 7. And then we're going to have a couple of duck races. I have a half-gram of raw golden here. Got half-gram of golden here. I got a 1/4 gram of golden here. And the winner has their choice of either raw gold or pay dirt. Made custom by moi for their skill level, beginner, intermediate, advanced, and probably be some other stuff added to that I usually do. And I might even throw in a mercury dime or a barber dime because they'll fit in the tube. This Walking Liberty or this Barber quarter won't fit in it, but like this Barber dime would fit in the tube, or this Mercury dime would fit in the tube, or I got. Looks like those are all Barbers and Mercuries there. Or a Roosevelt dime. Silver, of course. You pay either through Cash App at $flashinyourpan or at the link down below or pinned to the top of the chat or might be pinned at the bottom of the chat for my PayPal me, which would be paypal.me/flashinyourpan. And that would take you to the page. Please, if you do it, do not do friends or family. Do goods and services. That way you're protected, I'm protected, and it be insured through PayPal also, along with insured through the U.S. Postal Service when I send it out. So I'll give it a few more minutes. My clothes are wet in my washer. I started my laundry a little late, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta go live. Am I going live at 7 or am I going live at 8? And lo and behold, I was going live at 7. And I'm like, okay, I better take down the Big Bang Theory because I've been kind of binge watching Big Bang Theory and I had to turn off my wash because right now I'm in the lower level of our house. There's the stairs right there that go up to our kitchen. Judy's in the den over there. Behind that door over there is our utility closet where my toilet is. I have a toilet there, or utility room. Our furnace, our hot water heater, our sump pump, and some access to water is through that door. Then on this side, just this side of the door in my office area, we have the washer and dryer and some cabinets, which was meant to be for folding clothes, but my air filter's sitting on it and some other garbage. And then about the last 8 feet is where my office starts. And I changed my office from when I used to have a green screen behind me. I used to have a big 3 by 8 foot table right here with my monitors facing, I'd be facing this way. This cabinet would be over there where that is, and that was over here. And my green screen would be hanging about right here, down behind me. And but I wanted to get away from the green screen, and so I switched things around. We were remodeling the office at work, and I was there for a couple of days, and they're like, Ed, can you help? This office needs to be remodeled because we remodeled all the offices, new desks, cabinets, and everything. So I went into this one office, and I'm like, ha ha ha, I got an idea. Ding! Big old light bulb went off. And so I disassembled the office and then I brought it to my house and I redid it so it would fit the way I wanted it. So now it's kind of like a corner piece with a U. It's shaped like a U and in the corner. And over here, I see Judy's back there. We have a front room there, and then our den back there. That door over there is the utility, but right here I have a tub for my switchback or my cleanup buddy, and then I have a panning tub for panning. So, all right, all right. PayPal or PayPal. And Michelle also. All right, Dirt Pirate, I'll get you in there. All right. And you go with 20, so what's that entry? I forget. Silly me. Dirt Pirate. So 5 for Dirt Pirate. dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, I might as well let you see what I'm doing, huh? Be totally transparent with you. So there's your 5 entries for 20, Barb. Then Bucket Lady. Which, Barb, see the bucket Lady made me? And John and Bonnie from Adventure Prospecting were in on it. And Jason E. Miner from Gold Prospecting. Skull Paydirt, Golden Skull Paydirt. But it's awesome, Barb. It's awesome. You could check out Bucket Lady Prospecting YouTube channel, and she has all kinds of information, even does shirts and all kinds of other stuff. All kinds of other stuff. Bucket Lady, Barb, the Dirt Pirate, is a huge celebrity in the metal detecting community. And she does a outreach every Christmas for the youth. Gives away all kinds of metal detectors and treasure, and makes some very deserving kids Christmas that much better, more better. Okay, now let me see. Let's go to the duck races. Go over to the duck races. And I have Adventure Prospecting last. So go over here and go up. And copy all this from Adventure Prospecting down. Copy it, bring it over, back over here. I'm not paying for the service anymore, but I still have room for 51 more names. So it's all there. Flyerball Bill, how you doing? What, Barb? What? Laughing at me, laughing out loud at me, laughing her ass off at me. Is what she's doing. Kentucky Gold Hunter, how you doing? For those who just arrived, I'm doing a donation duck races, donation res for placer gold. 2 races. First one's for a 1/2 gram of gold, and the second race is for a 1/4 gram of gold. Right now it's raw. I panned it out and cleaned it up, and so you could either get your choice of raw gold or me putting it into a tube, which I call the flash tube pay dirt, and could make it novice, intermediate, or advanced, or beginner, intermediate, expert, advanced material for you to pan with other goodies in it. And chances are, that if I could get even more in there, I'll throw in a nice, you never know. I have a nice barber dime right here. Or a mercury dime right here, 90% silver right there. Some numismatic history to the United States right there. Is Jeff in here? Jeff Bro in the house? I see Chris going, Jeff something, Jeff Papa. Jeff Brewer, is Brewer in the house? Brewer's lurking and giving the hand loose. Shaka bra. Shaka Brewer. Shaka. Shaka. So we have Bucket Lady there. Let me refresh PayPal again. No new ones there. Let me refresh Cash App. See if any new ones are there. You know, I was going to light up a cigarette and yap with you guys, but I've been yapping too much to even light up a smoke. So I guess you all are good for my smoking habit. I don't think I even have my phone down here. I kind of got away from my phone all day today. Just get away from it. So I guess I'll wait a few more minutes. Let's say for however long it takes for me to add this coffin nail. But while I'm doing that, let me remind you of the Gold Prospectors Association's Buckeye chapter annual Gold Rush Days at the Swank West Lease along the beautiful Clear Fork River in Belleville, Ohio, celebrating Belleville's 1890, I think it was 1890, 1893 gold rush they had in the Belleville area. And we have GPAA has a beautiful lease along the Clear Fork River. I have a post about it on my post page. But my friend Dan Wildman, will have his book there, autographed copies and posters, Whispers of Gold. I'm working with Dan right now on permissions and stuff. And you could go to danwildmansbooks.com to get your copy because I'm going to start a story time with Flash over the winter. Reading Whispers of Gold, and you could read along with me or join me on it and be a guest and read a chapter or two. What I've read through has been really cool so far, but I've been kind of saving it so when I start another story time with Flash, and he autographed it for me and sent me a nice poster. It's right behind my monitors here. It looks just like the cover with Squatch and the guy panning right here. But it's a nice signed poster back there too. I think he went a little overboard on this though. To Ed, a legendary prospector. I don't know about that, Dan, but I appreciate it. Enjoy the adventure. Fawcett, Belleville, Ohio, 2026. I picked it up. It was 1995, I believe it was 1995 or 1595. I forget. But I picked it up and liked what I read, but I'm kind of saving it for my series, Story Time with Flash. I really enjoyed them, and it helps me. It's also being therapeutic for me as well. It helps me with reading in public because believe it, I was in special education all through school. I'm severely dyslexic, and I was born with over 98% hearing loss. I couldn't hear when I was born, and I couldn't get surgeries until after 4 years old. So if you wonder why I talk a little bit funny, there's a lot of the reasons there. And I was never comfortable. Believe it or not, I love people. I always had a social side, but I'm just as happy by myself introvertly as well. But I do enjoy people. I do enjoy making new friends. And I love sharing our lifestyle with everyone around the world. And if they get into it big time and hit it good, more power to them. Just bought a 2026 Subaru Outback and love it. Subarus are great cars, Barb. And the Outback is all-wheel drive, very good. They have a very high safety rating. Judy has a Hyundai we bought brand new in '04, but we've been thinking about getting her another vehicle when we're done finish paying off my Ram. And we've been thinking about the Subaru. The Subaru. Uh, Take care, Barb. Much love, sis. If you win, I'll let you know. I do have your address. I do know how to get a hold of you. And I'm still going to bother you for that lumberyard token because you know how I love tokens, right? I know. Good luck with that. Fat chance of that. I know. I know, Barb, but I can still dream and stuff. I love tokens. Love tokens. And tell you what, if you don't mind something a little burlesque, a little naughty, these are all tokens. They're all heads you win, tails you lose tokens. But um, heads you win. Get it so you can see it. Tails you lose. I'll throw that in for shits and giggles. Beep. All right, I'm done with this. I'm nervous around people and I cry when I'm alone. So I turn to my prospecting family on YouTube Now I'm never alone. You're never alone, sister. Know you're all in our hearts. Uh, we're all one big happy family here. All right. So I think I haven't seen anything else come in. Uh, Bucket Lady and Dirt Pirate and Patty. Patty's the last in Cash App. That's right, Kentucky Gold Hunter. That's right. You gonna come up for Gold Rush Days from Kentucky, KGH? Labor Day weekend, Swank West property. Give these. All right. Looks like we're there. We have Bucket Lady there with her entries. Dirt Pirate, Barb with hers. Patty, uh, David Villa with the win, and David Duran, and Careless Whispers. And then we have Adventure Prospecting, Chris Roberts, Careless Whispers, and Jack Frank. If God allows. Uh, yeah, better get your ducks, Gold Hunter, if you want some. If God allows, you're coming to Gold Rush Days. Well, it'd be great to meet you on the river, KY Gold Hunter. You did 25, so you have 7, Chris. Yeah. There's 3, 6, 7. You want more? Chris Roberts on the Buffalo. Brewer prospecting, are you going to get in on this? Don't make me smoke another cigarette. +1, right? Yeah, plus the one you won. I think you won. No, that was David Duran and David Villa that won one. But yeah, 7. So that's all I think you sent in for. Yeah, 7. Flash Dirt. Yep, Flash Dirt. I've been sick all week, no work. Oh man, Jeff, bro, I hope you feel better. Uh, Not last Monday and Tuesday, but I think the one before that, I I used 2 of my PTO days. Um, I was just feeling like crap. My Cash App is $ flash in your pan, Brad. Mike, how you doing? Uh, GPS guys, don't mean to be stepping on your toes, but it is what it is. My friends over at Prospectors Radio. Yep, for Paydirt. I have a quarter gram of raw gold right here and a half gram. First race for the half gram, second race for the quarter gram. And you could get them in one of two choices, either in a flash tube, which looks like a big cigar tube. Um, I used to use for paintball pistols for when I had my Action Sporting Goods store, and I shoved fossils in there, raw gemstones, and some wheat pennies sometimes some silver dimes. And right now, if we get more in, I'm going to throw in which one's older? A Barber's older than a Mercury. So I'm going to throw in a Barber dime if we get some more in here in the last minute. Right here, nice Barber dime. I'll throw in to both of them because I have two Barber dimes right there. So it's not too late until the ducks swim. So sent it in. Let's see how much Brad wants. Mr. Rocky Mountain Prospector. And he's going to take 7. Boy, my right hand has kind of the trembles. Right on, right on. Give Jeff one of yours. Jeff Bro. There you go. This is tough with 2 shows at the same time. Oh, yeah. My good friend Josh's show, Beyond Sight and Sound. And GPS. But I've already shout out Gold Prospectors Space and Prospectors Radio several times, Mr. Lodak. And if they would allow redirecting, I would have been redirecting uh, stuff. NPA, so you want one to Jeff, Brad, and one to Dan. Is that correct? No. Okay. Oh, NPA is live now too. That's right. So there's three other live streams right now besides this one. And I don't mean to step on anyone's toes, but it is what it is. When I first started, it was really pretty easy to correlate with other people in other fingers of treasure hunting, like Matt from Gone Digging with his show, or someone else with their show, so we could correlate, so we weren't stepping on one another. But that was 9 years ago or plus. Now it's about impossible. Right, right. I got you when you said no, Ed. Uh, that's right. PA's on. I believe he started at what 8:30 or 7:30, um, which was nice. I usually lurk in on your guys's and Ron, John R's, and even Rose Nose Monkey Fest and JP's Bar. I lurk a lot. Jake from um, uh, Deep North Prospecting or Deep North Adventures has figured that out. I told everybody over at PA Show you were having duck races. Lurker Ed, that's right, Brad. Sir lurk a lot. So, okay, I have you in there and one given to Brewers. That's right, right, Brad? So we have Jeff Bro, we have Rocky Mountain Prospector with 6, uh, Bucket Lady with 7, should have 7. Oh no, she sent in 20, so that's 5. And Barb sent in 20 for 5. Patty sent in 25 for 7 spots. David Villa, 1 1. David Durand, Duran, 1 1. And Careless Whispers has those. And John and Bonnie has those 7. Chris Roberts have those 7. Careless Whispers have those 7. Jack Frank has those 2. Well, I appreciate it, Mr. Lodak. I knew you guys were live over at my friends over at Prospectors Radio, live every Sunday at 7:30. And our friend PA Prospecting live every Sunday. I think it's 7:30 he starts. And then my friend over at Beyond Sight and Sound, and he's been a guest on my show a couple of times, and vice versa. Uh, Josh Kimmel from Beyond Sight and Sound, and his co-host um, over on his channel. They've been in the podcast zone, both GPS, Prospectors Radio, and Beyond Sight and Sound for years and years and years. But when Spreaker decided just to shut all their doors. They had nowhere to broadcast from. So they came over to YouTube. I think they might still repurpose their footage and make it audio and put it over on Spotify. So it's iHeartRadio and other podcasting sites like I do with Tuesday Night Ain't Out Live. But don't quote me on that. Stacy, Hillbilly Haven, how are you? All right, no new entries in PayPal. Let me refresh Cash App. Still have lots of spaces left. Don't mind me. The more I fill up, the better, because it helps with my channel production costs for live streaming, fuel, and wear and tear on my everything. You all know how it is if you produce live shows and pay for your services. You know how it is. Everything has a price tag. How to purchase? Either PayPal down at the bottom of the chat. There's a pinned comment has my PayPal me link in it or my Cash App, which I'll put Cash App in the live chat. It's $ flashing your pan. I sound happy tonight. Well, I try and be happy all the time. To be honest, I was kind of frustrated earlier. You know who? But I probably had it coming to me. I've been getting ready for Gold Rush days at the Swank West property. I'm going there a week early. And I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to somehow send you guys, it won't go in your tube, but it will go in your package. I have a heads you win, tails you lose, risque flipping coin. For those who didn't see it before, it's a woman showing her tatas there. Save the tatas. I support breast cancer research. You gotta save the tatas. And a thing of her hindquarters. Both sides, heads you win, tails you lose. Well, I'm glad you're here, hillbilly. Heads. Yeah. So I got a barber dimes for each race and a burlesque risque flipping coin for each winner. Uh, the barber dimes 90% silver. They'll be in your pay dirt if you choose to get pay dirt. And the flipping coin will be in your package in an envelope with some stickers and a thank you card. And in your package. So Let me check. Good night, Stacy. Probably too late, huh? Right on. Right on. Checking Cash App right now. And Kentucky Gold Hunter has 2 spots. So there you are, right there. And I'll check PayPal one more time. And then I think I'm going to give away another entry. Why can't you just stay logged in? PayPal can be such a pain in my hiney. All right, no one knew there. So, but we have only one person read the description for the keyword to get a chance to win the free entry, and we're gonna do that right now. But one person did it, one entry. If you want to get in on this chance to win another free entry into the duck races, do it at this time. I believe you're the only entry so far, Chris. So give me a second. I'm going to run upstairs, grab my phone. Yeah, PayPal can be a pain in the butt, but it's not bad. I've been using it for years. I've been using it for years. And I'm just used to it. It just makes me log in a lot. I hate it when it makes me use my phone. But you all get entered into this. I'm going to run up, grab my phone in my room, and I'll be right back. You'll hear me going up the stairs. Did Moses sneak in? I don't know. Spike's in his tent. All right, everybody. 5 more entries. There you go. There you go. GL Racers. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. I see your message now, Careless. Both my company phone and my personal phone been on my headstand all night, all day, all day. I have a bunch of wheat pennies somewhere. Sorry, Barb, I have no Indian heads. I don't think. I might. You never know. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm looking through this cabinet. See that cabinet right there I have open with all the stickers? I have a bunch of coins in here. There they are. I'm gonna sweeten the pot. I'm gonna throw in 1958 Denver wheat cent and the 1957 Denver wheat cent. And for the person who wins the half gram race will also get a commemorative Klondike Gold Rush Canadian dollar, a loon, I believe they call the dollars. $2 is a toonie, I think. A loony and a toonie, and I think sometimes they're a little bit loony toony. But this one is a painted Klondike uh, Gold Rush anniversary, 1896 to 2021. But I have a painted one right there. Has the Gold Prospector panning in the creek, which should have been painted. And the moose is the red guy there. And then you have the Canadian maple leaf in the sun right there. And it's to commemorate the Klondike Gold Rush. So that one's going to be for first place for the half gram. So for a half gram, the first race winner, you'll get the 250 anniversary or 150 anniversary, whatever. 150 anniversary of the Klondike Gold Rush. You'll get this risque heads you win, tails you lose, flipping token, a barber dime, 90% silver, and a wheat cent. And then second, we'll get a quarter gram pay dirt or raw gold. burlesque, risque, flipping coin, a barber dime, and a wheat cent. So let's see who's going to get this free entry by using Tube Paydirt in the chat. Only have to do it once. All right, good luck, good luck, good luck, as my friend digging it, panning it back would say. Barb Dirt Pirate wins it. Aqua Donkey. You missed it by that much, Honky Donkey. Aaron, good to see you. Hope I see you at Gold Rush Days. So we'll put Barb in there again. Congratulations, Barb. Yay! So Barb's in there again. You're more than welcome. And for if you want to get in on the race, it's for some silver, some kappa. First one gets half gram. Second one gets a quarter gram. You could either get it in raw gold, or you could get it in pay dirt. And you tell me beginner, intermediate, or advanced material for your panning pleasure. Or if you just want the gold, you can get it raw. The choice is all yours. I'll give, now that I have my phone, I have a timer, and I'll say, let's say 5 minutes, and then it's race time. Race time in 5 minutes. Race time. So here's everyone who's in on it now. We have Dirt Pirate. I believe she has 6 entries now. Kentucky Gold Hunter with a couple. Brewers Prospecting. Compliments of Rocky Mountain Prospecting. Brad H. Brad has 6. Bucket Lady has 5. Dirt Pirate has 5 there. Gold Digger Patty has 7 there. David Villa 1-1, and David Durand 1-1. Careless Whispers. There's 3, 6, 7. 14. Careless has 14. Chris Roberts has 7. Adventure Prospecting, John has 7. And Jack Frank has 2. Jack Frank's a good guy. I know. I work with him. He's really interested in prospecting. Every now and then he asks me if I gonna be doing any raffles or stuff, and he'll give me $100 and say spread it out for a few. So that's what I do. Tomcat Josh, how you doing? Got little under 3 minutes, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to get in your entries if you want to get in. $5 a duck, 20 for 5, 25 for 7, to either my Cash App or my PayPal me. That's pinned to the bottom of the chat. Um, the URL for PayPal and my call sign for Cash App. So no one in there as of yet. News, and we're down to 2 minutes. So once that buzzer buzz, it's gonna be too late, my brothers and sisters of another mother. Hi, Bonnie. Hanging out with the kiddos. Just jumped in on. Um, I have to say, John and Bonnie have been doing amazing with their live streaming. Good job, guys. Good job. They just hit a huge milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Was a great time hanging out with them and lurking. Um, I was there a lot more than you might have thought, John and Bonnie, because just call me Sir Lurk a lot. So, but I love the bucket you guys got in on with Bucket Lady. Love you guys. Can't wait to meet you guys too. I would have liked to been able to go down uh to the Bear Donkey Fest Fiesta. What was it, last weekend? But I couldn't get there. I was sick the Monday and Tuesday before, and to be honest, I've been quite worn down. Josh just plugged the show for you, Ed. Oh, wow, cool. Thanks, Josh, but hey, my alarm just went off. So it's time to race, race, race. I'll give one more refresh and see if anyone else entered. Checking Cash App. That's right. Not too late till I go over here and go through the stuff. Okay, no new ones in Cash App. Refreshing. PayPal. Any new stuff in PayPal? No. All right, I'm going over here. Uh, Dirt Pirate has one shoe one. KGH has a couple. Brewer was gifted one. Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting has his 6 after the one he gave away. Bucket Lady has her 5. Dirt Pirate has her 5 that she paid for. Patty has. Didn't put the I on the end. Bad Ed. Has her 7. David Villa has the one he won. David Duran has his one he won. Careless Whispers have that 7. Adventure Prospecting has their 7. Chris Roberts has his 7. And Careless Whispers has another 7. And Jack Frank has a couple there. Say what? If you're going to send in something, Josh, let me know before I push done. If I push done, it's done. And I'm going to go to the race. What do you say? All right. all right. I'm not seeing no new entries. Then the buzzer went off. Remember, it isn't just for raw gold. Bill, how you doing? It is for a mercury dime, or I mean, a wheat cent, a burlesque flipping token, and also a barber dime. Those will be in each race, and the first race winner will also get, is it the, I think it's the 150th anniversary of the Klondike Gold Rush coin. It's $1. It cost me over, no, actually, I got this from a Canadian coin collector, YouTuber, metal detectorist, Hot Dog Digs, Paul from British Columbia. But I bought 2 rolls and I ended up paying almost like $2 for a dollar coin. But I got 2 rolls and I did giveaways for those for a while. But this one I think I got from Hot Dog Digs. Great guy. Great guy. You never know. You never know. That'd be great. That just got a copyright. Oops, beep. No, no copyright. I have yet to have a copyright strike. I've gotten quite a few notices, and then they ask you, well, the proceeds are going to be split with such and such, or all the proceeds will go to such and such. And I go, hell, if they will, I'll just put it private or unlisted because I don't delete it. Then I lose all the watch hour, all the views if you delete it. So I just unlist it. Then I don't lose my watch hour and my views. But they did that to me when I was doing the lights at my stepson's brother-in-law's. My stepson's in Dustin Spears' band also, but oh yeah, super chat, Patty. Woo, 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 woo. Right? You're awesome, Patty. You have to get one of these.
Oh yeah, super chat.
Oh yeah, super chat. Okay, I'm gonna refresh these one last time. Brian Wilder, American Gold Prospectors. Good seeing you, buddy. No new ones in Cash App. No new ones over at PayPal. So here we go. We're going in there. I'm going to put 3 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock. Set it. Gonna shuffle it a little. All right, all right, all right. On your marks. Oh, you also got the package. Very good. Well, you have more coming to you, Patty. It's right here from those little itty bitty pickers you won the other day. There needs to be more ducks in there, Bill, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad you got it. Oh, I think I'll shuffle it one more time just because I can. One for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Let's get this duck race on the road. Good luck, everybody. And as Charlie would say, good luck, good luck, good luck. And they're up and running, and Dirt Pirate takes off quick from the start with Patty right on her side, and Bucket Lady looks like she's out for a mystery. So we got a little bit of time for this race here. We see them by a dirt pirate. Arr, blah. And what's that? Careless as a Martian. And what? Barb has a normal duck. She ain't quite normal. But then again, who wants to be normal? Careless Whisper in her Santa outfit, way up on top with Rocky Mountain Prospector, Brad H. Jack Frank coming up from the back. Kind of looks like the, who's that? Woody Woodpecker duck. Then we have Careless Whispers on the very bottom coming up with Bucket Lady fastly approaching her. Chris Roberts looks like he's taking up the lead, nose and nose with Careless Whispers, but Patty has the lead now. Oh, not for long. Who's this? John from Adventure Prospecting runs up. Cool Shades John and comes up again. Dirt Pirates like, get back here. Who's that? Careless Whispers nudges up. We got a minute and 45 seconds in the race. Unicorn Careless Whisper coming up back. What's that? Dirt Pirate with a beard and stogie. Careless Whisper coming up as, what do you call those British cops? Uh, uh, Dirt Pirate in her. Uh, would that be Zorro outfit or her Princess Bride outfit? I don't know. And Careless Whispers as, who would that be? I don't know. What the duck? What the duck? Hey, Bedfork, how you doing, Scott? Woo! Good seeing you, bro. 50 seconds left in the race. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of back and forth with the cookie really crumbles around the 15-second mark. So we'll see who's Spider Monkey or Spider Man Adventure or through prospecting there, John. Rocky Mountain Prospecting's in the lead by a duck with 9 seconds and falls back quick. Careless Whispers fall back. What's this? Or we have a free entry win? Oh, we have Chris Roberts, first place winner for that half grand and the Canadian and the 150th anniversary of the Gold Rush. Then flipping coin token, heads you win, tails you lose, along with a wheat cent and barber dime. Congratulations on the half grand, Chris. Doggone it. Stinking pen. Chris, there you go, brother. Has your name on it. One question, Chris. Do you want raw gold or a flash pay dirt tube? Shut up, Duck. Chris, are you in the house? Do you want raw gold, Chris, or do you want a pay dirt tube? Whatever is cheaper to send. Okay. Jake, DNA, how you doing? Deep North Avengers, looking forward to meeting DNA if he goes to Gold Rush to hang out with Calvin from Modern Michigan Prospecting. He'll be at Gold Rush Days too with his creek drops. It works great in the tubs. No use using it in the creek though, but it works great in your tubs. All right, we have this race coming up for a 1/4 gram of gold. Chris likes it raw. A flipping coin. Heads you win. Tails you lose. Sorry, ladies, but I am a dirty old man. What can I say? Wheat cent and a barber dime will be going in that one. And your choice of raw gold or a pay dirt tube. Chris, it's cheaper to send to me. Or be more like this, right? More like this. All right, racers. We're about ready to go. We're about ready to go here. Shuffle it up a bit. And races are closed for those who might want to get in on it, but you're too late. Races are closed, but I'll still take donations, super chats, super stickers. It all helps. All right, I know. Enough is enough. All right. Sorry, I dragged it out for a while there, Jake. It is what it is. You never know. It is what it is. What did someone? I'm voting with the rest of you. Are you ready for the new work week? I know I'm not. Heck, I'm almost in vacation mode already. Da-da-ch, da-da-ch. All right. 1 for the money, 2 for the show. Drum roll, please. Let's go. All right, all right, all right. We all know that the real race isn't done until about 15 seconds left in it. But we have Careless Whispers and Barb right behind her with Rocky Mountain Live Prospecting coming up in its Pirate now going back. We have Kentucky Gold Hunter coming up in first. Bucket Lady wearing the trump comes up. Careless Whispers comes up and back. While Dirt Pirates holding the lead for now. Jack Frank comes up, falls back. Looks like Patty, Gold Digger Patty's cruising into the lead of the pack. But Careless is on both sides of her. Chris Roberts comes up again. Rocky Mountain on the outside holding well. Patty's doing a good job, but look at the adventure prospecting on two sides of Patty. Chris Robert, nice helmet, Chris. David Villa with his beanie. Kentucky Gold Hunter's pretty colorful. Adventure Prospecting's just holding it out well. Here comes Gold Digger Patty in her bozo outfit. Who's this bucket lady coming up on the outside? Count Bucket Lady is in the lead right now for a minute or so. Holding it well. Jack Frank coming up in his Viking helmet. Adventure Prospecting looks like he just got back from sniping with his mask and snorkel. And what's that? He's going to surgery out there too. Chris Roberts is in third. Careless Whispers blows past all of them and falls back. David stuck his nose out for a minute. Rocky Mountain all starred out, takes the lead for a little bit. Bucket Lady and Rocky Mountain fighting it for first. Chris Roberts slow and steady coming up. Jack Frank's coming up on Rocky Mountain Prospector coming in. Oh, and Jack Frank gets the break. Jack Frank by a beat. Rocky Mountain Prospector in second, falling back. Adventure Prospecting, Jack broke it. Oh, look at this. I think we're going to have a winning entry. A winning entry takes the gold. Congratulations, David. Congratulations. Go, Rick. Go. What? Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. David Duran first. And you don't have to be here to win since it was, he did win. He didn't pay for his. He won his on a giveaway. So I need you to email me your address and your information. I need to get this out to you, David. Can email me at flashinyourpan@gmail.com so I can get it sent out to you. David, are you still here? David. Hey, David. I can't tag him. He could be very well over at PA's live stream. Um, but let's see who's dead last. Let's see who's dead last. Careless Whispers, dead last. Careless, just because you're awesome and I'm going to be sending you a barber dime because I love you. Or I could give it to you Sunday. Might have his address. Congratulations, Chris Roberts. Congratulations, David. Yeah, you did. I'm surprised you didn't win, but it works that way. David had no entries and won an entry and won. And Chris Roberts had a few in there, but there's one for you, Careless, for being dead last. If I could write right. I'll bring it with me to the Swank West lease, Careless, and if I end up not seeing you there, I'll mail it to you or give it to Aaron, one or the other. And you're more than welcome. Chris, I believe I have your address too, but just to make sure, email me your mailing addresses so I could get them out to you. You rock, Josh. You rock. If you see David around, uh, let him know he needs to get me his mailing address. I might have it. I might have it. Maybe I don't. Mega Dogs, Lord Shadows, Devia. I don't think I have his address. I don't have yours either, Chris. So you please email me. Email me your mailing addresses. Crash! Crash! How you doing, my man? And if you see David before I do, let him know he won and he needs to email me his mailing address. I don't know if I'll be able to have a Tuesday night Hangout Live archive flashback ready for this coming Tuesday. So if I have a premiere, I was able to throw something together. If I don't, have a premiere. I wasn't able to, and work got in the way. I do have the sequel to the short story video I put out the other day. It will be live at midnight, I think. If you're a channel member, you can watch it now. And I think there'll be a third one to that too. But we'll see where that goes. You get up about the same time as I do, Bucket Lady. Uh, we lagging a little. We Thank you, Bucket Lady. Thank you very much. I have to wake up pretty early myself, and I gotta get my wash finished. Thank you. I've been pretty good. I've had worse days. I have had better days. Ain't that the truth, Bucket Lady? Ain't that the truth, Michelle? Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for that awesome bucket. I love it. Love it. You sent David an email. Thank you, Scott. Everybody, until next time, if I see you at this year's Gold Rush Days at the Swank West Lease in Belleville, Ohio, I'll be in Vendor Space 3. You won't be able to miss me. So make sure you stop by and say hi and buy something off me. Pardon me. Or just say hi. I do plan on having some live streams if I get a good signal. I do have Verizon, and they have a pretty good signal at the Swank. So, and hopefully, maybe some new towers gone up, so I'll have a better signal. But until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan. And like I always say, because it does happen, ask Jeff from Brewers Prospecting, ask Carson, ask Mike Vendetta, ask Rose Nose, ask Monkey, A3 Sky Warrior, so many. Jason the Mason, the Flower Gold Wizard, Gentleman Prospector, and Mama Bird. It does happen, and I love it when it does. Maybe one day too, I'll meet you on the river. But this very second, I have a lot to do. And gotta get ready to go to bed, wash my clothes, and get ready for bed. So right now, I'm out of here. See ya. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.